This is not about safety. This is about control. Welcome to Wake Up Canada News. I'm Brad Wilder. This next article was researched and written by Rich Angel. Today's news in Parliament, well, today's MPs will have the second reading on Bill C-8. They're selling it as a cybersecurity measure, a shield against hackers and foreign threats. But don't be fooled. This is not about safety. This is about control. This is about wiring the entire digital backbone of Canada directly into government hands. Hidden under technical language and committee chatter is a blueprint to seize power over every network, every provider, every piece of critical infrastructure in this country. With a single directive, the government can tell telecom companies what equipment to use, what to remove, who to cut off, and what security measures to impose. They don't need a court order any longer. They can do it quietly, behind closed doors, all in the name of national security. Once that infrastructure is wired to their control, every communication that travels on it is vulnerable to surveillance and manipulation. They're also creating a new Critical Cyber Systems Protection Act, giving Ottawa the power to designate which systems are vital, which operators must comply, and what information must be reported. Backdoors, mandatory compliance, and sweeping data collection become the rule, all disguised as protection. Civil liberty groups are warning that there are no real limits, no independent oversight, and no protections for ordinary Canadians. Meanwhile, the government is funding anti-hate initiatives aimed squarely at monitoring right-wing speech, conservative dissent, and anyone challenging the official narrative. Grants are handed to groups that watch online conversations, flag posts, and coordinate mass reporting campaigns. On the surface, it looks like civil society, but in reality, it's government-funded army of digital informants. Now connect the dots. A cybersecurity bill giving Ottawa the power to reach deep into networks. A regulatory system forcing operators to comply or face fines. Government-funded groups sourcing the internet to report dissent. Vague definitions of harm, misinformation, and destabilizing speech. This is a machine built for control. Providers over-censor to avoid penalties, the crowd flags posts, and the government gets what it wants without lifting a finger. Once you're flagged, well, you're on the list. Once on a list, they have legal and technical tools to fine you, block you, or even bring charges against you, all while telling the public it's all about safety and security. This is not speculation. This is happening right now in real time. This is the architecture of control being laid out in plain sight today in Parliament. It will harm Canadians' rights and freedoms by normalizing warrantless directives, secret orders, backdoor surveillance, and chilling all dissent. People will self-censor before they even post. Unelected regulators and ministries will have unprecedented power over every digital interaction in the country. If you think this is just about hackers, think again. This is about making sure no one can speak, organize, or communicate freely without Ottawa watching, logging, and ready to pull a plug. It's a digital cage being built before you even realize you're in it. Canadians need to understand what's being done in their name. They need to see through the language. They need to realize that cybersecurity is being turned into a Trojan horse for surveillance and control. The time to speak out is now, today before Parliament votes on this bill and the last shreds of privacy and freedom are wired into a government-controlled grid. This bill must pass through additional readings and stages in both the House of Commons and Senate before it can receive royal assent and even become law. It's important, though, that we put a stop to this before it's too late. Thanks for watching Wake Up Canada News. Please like, share, and follow us on any of your favorite socials, including Facebook, YouTube, Rumble, X, BitChute, and our website at wakeupcanadanews.com. Till next time, remember you're the voice, and it's time to make it count. I'm Brad Wilder. I'll see you soon.